Hey everyone, welcome to today's Holy Week devotional. My name is Danny, and today we are just 4 days away from celebrating Easter together. The story I bring to you today comes from John 13, and it's a story much like any good movie or TV show. The story of Judas' betrayal is written in a way that is easy for us to understand, but for those present amidst the story, it is much more mysterious. See, when we read it, it's easy for us to understand what is happening and how it plays into the bigger picture of Jesus' death and resurrection, but the betrayal isn't so clear for the disciples. See, Jesus had a habit of speaking in an obscure manner. In fact, although he alluded to this betrayal in the past, this is the first time he speaks directly to being betrayed by one of the disciples. Can you imagine being a disciple of Jesus? You just spent the last 3 years of your life walking alongside Jesus, and now you're told that one of you is going to betray him? Can you imagine the emotions you would feel if you were there in person? The pain Jesus felt is the same pain we feel when we're betrayed. And as we read further into the story, we see that the disciples are never told who is going to betray him, except for the one whom Jesus loved, in which Jesus tells him, "It is the one whom I give this piece of bread." See, as 21st century readers, we see that Jesus gives this piece of bread to Judas and tells him to do quickly what he's going to do. But for the disciples, they didn't understand what was just set in motion. And as this story closes, Jesus leaves us with this. Now the Son of Man has been glorified, and God has been glorified in him. God will also glorify him in himself and will glorify him at once. See, although the betrayal of Judas is painful and troubling, it sets into motion what Jesus came to do in the first place. In the events to come, God is most glorified in Jesus' obedience and Jesus in the revelation of his divinity. And it's here that I leave you today. I'm super excited to celebrate Easter with you this Sunday. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's Holy Week devotional as we get a better understanding of Maundy, Thursday.